everyone, welcome to Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. If this is the first time that you visited my channel, I welcome you to click on the subscribe button so you can be notified when I post a new video. I want to talk to you today about how to deal with recruitment agency that ask you for your reference before they even give you an interview with the client. I get often contacted by some recruitment agency regarding a job that I have applied for, or they have a job they want to talk to me about. Most often, they discuss the role with me. But some recruitment agency will vaguely talk to you about the job. And then the recruiter will ask me to provide some reference, one or two, or sometimes they do not specify how many references they want from you. And they say, well, we want to get your reference before we can put you forward to this job. I would like to make people aware there are many companies out there that advertising fake job. This means the job doesn't exist. They just want to collect candidature for people and get the CV and put them in the database. This is not different for recruitment agency that contact you. Yes, some of them work from home and need to show an account down of people they contacted during the day, because like everybody, they also need to show they are working so they can get paid. So some of those people will contact a candidate to get some details from you and just to show, yeah, I contacted this candidate, so I was productive today. But there is also the issue that some recruiter that cannot find a job or cannot find a client will start to contact candidates around that are actively looking for a new job to ask where that candidate have went for an interview, or ask them to get the recent reference of people and company they have worked for. This is not in their intention to give you a job. This is an intention to give them a job. They want to contact your reference, your referee, to ask those referees if they are looking for somebody right now for the job. Especially if you worked for a big company, they want to have those contacts that you have of your manager or anybody in the company, so then they can try to provide other candidates for them. Not only those recruiters, when they do this, they are not calling you to give you a job, because they are calling you so then you provide a job for them. If they contact your referee and your referee are looking for a candidate for a job right now, they have not advertised it yet, they will not call you. This recruiter agency will not call you to tell you that your ex job are looking for somebody and you could be a suitable candidate. So you are actually providing something to help them, but they're not going to help you. So when a recruitment agency asks you your reference before they selected your CV to send to their client, before the client selected your CV to see you on the interview, do not do it. Do not do it, because contact are very important these days. Data are very essential, and they will use the reference that you give them to provide them a job and not giving you a job. So they are kind of using, I'm not saying for all the recruitment agencies out there, but some recruitment agencies are using active candidates that have a very good CV, that work for very well-known company that they have no contact with, using you to ask you your reference so they can contact those reference and get maybe a project or a job there for them. So today I wanted to make a video about this because this happens a lot. Candidates are quite in a vulnerable position with their data and with recruitment agency or some companies that just want to grow their company, that they want to get a job from you when you are looking for a job yourself. Some of us do not think like that, do not think that if a recruitment agency, especially if it's a well-known recruitment agency, contact me for a job, they say they have a job for me, but they won't be able to pass my, take my candidature forward if I don't provide them some reference. Just know that when this is not the normal practice, some recruiters are using candidates to get their job, to get the next things for them. So do not allow them to use you for their own need. When they ask you to provide this, you could kindly respond that you will be more than happy to provide reference to the agency and to the client after you had your first interview with the client. So that means you really check that the job is real, because some agency out there and some company have a job, but that job doesn't exist. They are not really recruiting. So if you had a contact with the company and you check the job and you had a talk with the line manager that are recruiting and see there's interest there to take it forward and they ask a reference, then yes, now that you have confirmation that this job is real, that there is really a company here and they are interested by you and you're interested by the job and you're discussing further things, then yeah, provide your reference, but don't provide too many. Don't provide too many reference. Provide maybe one. I will provide one, because it's not normal at all when people asking you to provide reference in the middle of the first interview, or even before you had the first interview. You have no idea if this job they say they have. And trust me, there are a lot of recruiters out there. They are looking for lead, and you become the provider of the lead, and your reference are the lead they are looking for. They are looking for contact in companies that they can send an email, they can call to ask them, are you looking for somebody right now? We have great candidate, we can provide a great candidate. We just want to check if you are looking for someone. Yes, like those calls, those marketing calls to try to sell you something. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. But to do that, they need to have contact. They need to have the best. They don't try to contact HR, because they could call HR of the company, of Deloitte or Morgan Stanley. They can call those HR, but they will not get anywhere to call those people. So they want to really contact the managers. So then the managers, can tell them, we are looking for somebody right now, and to let the manager go to the HR and make a request for a new candidate for a role they have not advertised it yet. So this is why they need your contact. They need to know the name of your reference and your manager to contact them. So don't let those recruitment agencies using you. I know it's difficult when you're looking for work, and some of you out there, maybe you are new in the market, so you don't know that some recruiter out there are using people for their reference and are also advertising fake job. So how do you recognize that this is a fake job if they don't give you much details about it? They are more focused about asking you about your reference, where you are interviewing right now, who did you see in the interview, than telling you about the job and not giving you any details about it. I had this experience recently here in Belgium, Brussels, where many recruiters contact me to ask me, they contact me about a job with BNP Paribas, the French bank. So many people want to work for bank. Many recruiter knows that certain company, they say the name and people get excited. Oh, I'm going to work, there's a job for me in this company, that's my chance, because working for big companies, big salary and that. So they contact me and say, oh, we have this job with BNP Paribas, but we need to get 3 reference from you before we can send your resume to the bank. Because if you don't send your reference with the application, BNP Paribas will not even consider your application. Well, either for BNP Paribas, I will decline it. You cannot provide your reference before you even know if BNP Paribas are interested by your resume. How can they be interested about your resume for that job if they haven't seen your job application? How can you provide your reference beforehand if you haven't spoken to the client yet? You haven't discussed the role yet. You don't know what really the role. Some of those job description can be very vague, can miss some details. You cannot provide your reference until there's a job offer ready. This is the time where you can provide your reference, and that's the normal way usually. And I worked for many big companies before in my life, is to provide your job reference when you got the job offer. So you know they want you, you know you have agreed a salary, you know you like the job, they like you, you like the location, you like the culture of the company, and now you have a starting date, and now they're collecting this data from you before your starting date. And yes, now you can provide those data. And make sure that you sort out your reference paper, that the dates are correct, the companies are correct, so you can just forward that to the person that needs it. But providing that before a job offer, it's not correct at all. So don't do it, because they're just using you to contact your reference. Okay? So that is the video I wanted to make for you today, to warn you guys. You are valuable, and when you're in a candidate, you're also vulnerable. So protect yourself, protect your data, protect your reference, and this is business. You want me to provide client to you because that's exactly they want from you. When they ask you reference and they calling you for a job that maybe they have and maybe they don't have, if you provide this reference to them, you're providing client to them, you're providing a job to them, because they may contact your reference and may actually get a project or a job or contract with the company that you provide the reference from. And they get a new job, they get a new contract, they're gonna get paid to provide candidate for that job, and more than likely they're not gonna call you to fill out that position, and you find yourself with no job. So it's not fair. It's not fair. Your references are very valuable, so don't just give it away to anybody that asks it. Just because they have a big name, they are a big business consultancy, they are a big recruitment agency, it doesn't mean anything. Many recruitment agencies treat their candidate quite badly and treating you like some kind of number. So you also have to treat them like a number. You are valuable. You're the variable. You're the one who's going to be working. You're the one that they are trying to sell here. You're the products. So do not see yourself as not valuable. You are valuable. That's why they contact you. They have nothing to sell, to exchange with the company, with the client, if they don't have you as a great candidate to work for that client. So make sure you stand up for yourself, you stand up for the salary that you're worth, and you protect your data and protect the data like your reference, and don't just give it away because you're impressed that this person contact you. Okay? I hope this video have helped you. If it did, please give a like. It always helps the channel. I will be making more content like this to help people in their supporting people in their job search, because I know it can be quite intimidating out there, and some of those companies are really taking a bit advantage of the candidate. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day. I'm Alicia from Brighter Life Institute. Bye.